Hello everyone! We're back again for another topic. Are you ready for another learning session? Now let's get started! Hello everyone! I hope everyone's doing great! Today's lesson, we will discuss about types of cohesive devices. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to define what is cohesion and cohesive device, identify each type of cohesive device and methods of cohesion, use cohesive device in a sentence. Let us first define what is cohesive device. Cohesive devices, sometimes called linking words, linkers, connectors, or transitional words. Cohesive devices are words or phrases that show the relationship between paragraphs or sections of a text or speech. Let's take a look at this example. VU has many Korean dramas and shows, and it is only $5. The Christmas tree is natural, but it is expensive. Let's analyze the example. As you can see in the sentence number 1, and is used to add something to the previous statement. In the second sentence, you will notice how something positive and negative is said about the Christmas tree. We use but here to contrast ideas. Now let me show you some examples of cohesive devices. There are many examples of cohesive devices, and they can be grouped by category. Cohesive devices to show similarity, and, also, to, similarly, equally, and identically. Cohesive device to introduce an item in a series. First, in the first place, in the second place, then, in addition, finally. Cohesive device to use if you need to compare. But, nevertheless, meanwhile, however, by comparison, in contrast. Cohesive device to use for emphasizing. In fact, absolutely, without any doubt, certainly, obviously, definitely. Now moving on, what are the different types of cohesion? Now what is a cohesion? Cohesion is the grammatical and lexical linking within a text or sentence that holds a text together and gives it meaning. There are two main types of cohesion: the grammatical and lexical. Grammatical cohesion is based on structural content, while lexical cohesion is based on lexical content and background knowledge. Now here are methods of cohesion with examples. First one is the Anaphoric Reference. Anaphoric reference means that a word in a text refers back to other ideas in the text for its meaning. Example: Samantha went to the bank. She was annoyed because it was closed. As you may observe, she refers to Samantha and it refers to the bank. Anaphoric reference often makes use of the definite article the, because one of the functions of the definite article is to indicate that something has already been mentioned. Number 2, Cataphoric Reference. Cataphoric reference means that a word in a text refers to another later in the text and you need to look forward to understand. Example: although I call her every week, my mother still complains that I don't keep in touch often enough. In this example, the underlined word her referred to the mother. Number 3. Exophoric reference. Exophoric reference refers to an idea outside the text. This is a reference to world knowledge shared by the reader. Example: they're late again. Can you believe it? I know. Well, they'd better get here soon, or it'll get cold. In this example, they refers to some people outside the discourse known to both speakers. It also refers to something that both speakers know about, perhaps the dinner. Number 4. Tense agreement. Tense agreement refers to the way that writers use tenses to make a text hang together. Writers want the reader's experience to be as smooth as possible. That's why you don't want sentences like this one. I am eating lunch when you called me. If you feel confused by the sentence, you're right. The first verb is the present tense, and the second verb is the past tense. But switching between tenses isn't usually allowed. We can improve the sentence by, instead of I am eating lunch when you called me, it should be, I was eating lunch when you called me, or I am eating lunch when you call me. Number 5. Linkers. Linkers refers to the words or phrases that describe the relationship between ideas in the text. Example: and, but, therefore, first of all. First of all, Joanne went to Vietnam and Hong Kong but liked to travel more to Cambodia. Number 6. Substitution. Substitution or ellipsis refers to replacing words or leaving them out. This is how writers reduce repetition in a text. We use an ellipsis when omitting a word, phrase, line, paragraph, or more from a quoted passage. Ellipses save space or remove material that is less relevant. Example: full quotation. Today, after hours of careful thought, we vetoed the bill. With ellipsis. Today, we vetoed the bill. Ellipses are used in many ways. The 3-dot method is the simplest. Thank you for joining today's class. I hope that you have learned something from our discussion. Till next time!